Right, so I've recovered from that, hopefully. I did have an issue, a message, but I'm hoping that that's gone away. Right, I'm just going to check on one of the terrains. Number 1 will do. And go to the grasses. And yeah, they're showing. So I'm going to come out of there into Gaia Tools, make sure that everything is off. Yes, everything's off. Go into the grass biome, spawner, clear spawns, the details, any source, all terrains, trees are okay, objects are okay, clear spawn. This is actually terrifying whenever I do something when I've made a backup and I'm about to do something that could change things, such as the GTS, adding that, it's kind of terrifying. Because I suppose it's down to experience, really, not having enough experience to know that everything's going to be okay based on what you've done and where you're going. But I suppose that's the same with everything. And when we next spawn the grass, hopefully it won't spawn in the rivers. So if I go into a terrain now, I'll turn the tools off because I don't want that texture spawner to have any activity whatsoever. Alright, it hasn't cleared them off. So maybe that's because they weren't activated due to the... Well, I'll go through that process again. I'll activate the game object because it might need these two to actually work. I'm not sure how it actually works. I know it works with the unit terrain system, spawn system, details system, or whatever you want to call it. Where are we? Player tools. Activate that again. Make sure everything's off. Textures are definitely off. Go to the grass. We're on grass. Clear spawns. Terrain details. Any source, all terrains. Clear. I think I'm going to actually do this again. I'm not sure whether it has to be worldwide, because these red lines here, they are the area that it's going to spawn, or I suppose despawn. But up here, which I can't actually do anymore, there may be a button that says apply to world or world view, or one is terrain on this side and one is world on this side. Well, at least it's not terrifying anymore because, yeah, fit to world. I'm not going to, I will check actually. And that's this train over here, so there may still be grass over here. Yes, so if I go to one of these middle terrains, these grasses should have gone. No. No, it may not actually remove them. I thought it did. Yeah, I thought it did when... Well, let me just go down and check. Oh, I know what it could be actually. I deactivated it. I may have... Come on, kick into gear. Come on. Oh, that's because I've turned them objects back on again, isn't it? Yeah. Oops. It wasn't like this previously before I started actually making these videos, so I'm not sure what's happening now. It may be because some things aren't activated. Oh, come on, let's... I'll pick an object. Character. Go to the character. Come on, find it. Oh, she's on sand. I won't put you through all this on the actual video. Well, yeah, they're the flowers. They're flattened because they've got the wrong shader on. Right. I'll turn the tools off. Oops, that's a character. I'll turn the tools off again. I just don't want that doing anything it shouldn't. Right, so that's the terrain. So I'm not drawing the trees or vegetation or anything. So it might not delete them if it might not recognise them if they're not activated. I can't do these. I've got to go through these one by one, haven't I? Yeah, I can't see why I can't just let me stop drawing them. No, you can't edit them. So I've got to go through them one by one. And hope that they activate straight away without them. Because I want to see that world view. Right, it's only accepting that as being the world. Why is that? That is going to cause problems. Oh, mind it might be. Yeah, it might have. It might have a central square and an external square. Yeah, see, that was it there. It showed up just then. Right, that's it. So you must have to do it from the main object then, is that true? Yeah, it seems like that's true. Yeah, it has to be from the main. So fit to world. Clear spawns. Terrain details. Clear them. I don't even think in this video that I'm going to be able to get the GTS activated. It might not actually remove the actual objects, the grass objects, from the scene, from the terrain tiles. Because if I remember, I was actually removing them specifically from the layer, removing the layers, and that removed them. So this might not remove them. Yeah, that looks like the case. Yeah, it looks like it's removed the details. So, let's go to the river. Take me to the river. Let's zoom out. Where are the rivers? Not that one. But that's of the other side, so it must be over here. Yeah, they're over here. This is going to be a pain when I actually come to removing the trees from the... Oh. From the river area. Oh. Come on, work with me. be a bit more up here. Come on. This is only a problem when they're creating big scenes. I'll go back to the mouse scroll rather than the... Oh, come on. I want to see what happens when I've turned the GTS on. The texture arrays don't match. Would you like to regenerate them now? Absolutely. And let's hope that they regenerate them with all these changes in. Yes, it has. Whew. Let's save. If this crashes anyway, it crashes if the file gets too big. The game won't crash, the Camtasia crashes, and that's actually done it, but it's done some weird things as well. Oh, that's the shadows again, isn't it? But I can have a look at that later. But for now, that is it. Well, actually, I'm going to have a quick look at this, see if I can... Anyway, whatever it is, I'll sort it out next time round. So, the challenges continue. I'll see you next time.